it's Vera and Anna behind the camera from the Guaybitos Life Group, and we're here with our first restaurant tour of 2025. Now last year people said, although they really liked the tours, they would have liked to see some restaurants in La Pinita as well. So as you can see behind me, the Malecon, here we are in La Pinita for our first tour of the season. And we're starting with Intimo restaurant. Okay, let's go. I love this table. Let's sit here. It's live edge. Looks very cool.
Really nice.
All right. And this is your partner?
This is my partner here,
Nice
Carlos.
to meet you. Mucho
Yeah.
gusto.
Claro, mucho
It's
gusto.
Vera and
Ana, mucho gusto. Nice to meet you.
Y
Angel.
and
This is
Jess.
our Marcelo.
Awesome.
And
Great. Well, thanks for having us. We're looking forward to brunching.
Absolutely.
Friday and Saturday is, what is it?
It's Wednesday.
So we're lucky, we're a little bit lazy today, and Kimberly actually speaks English because she's Canadian?
Yeah.
Canadian.
Yeah.
So we're just going to talk in English.
That's perfect.
I'm vegetarian, so
Okay.
what do you recommend there?
So we have a couple of things that we can do. We can either do the Intimo Benedict, which is an eggs Benedict, and just eliminate the meat if you like.
Okay.
We can also do you can't do the curry chicken chilaquiles because they have chicken and it's built into the recipe, so
Okay.
we can't actually change that. But the deconstructed enfrijoladas are really delicious. It's basically a tortilla with some refried beans, some lechuga lettuce,
Okay.
with egg, any style you like on top of it.
Great.
It's got some queso fresco and some tomatoes.
Sounds great.
And then on the side we do hash browns with asparagus. Normally we have bacon, but we can just double the asparagus for you.
Awesome.
So that's a really good option.
That sounds
The
really good.
tortilla-
And now everything comes with a fruit bowl too?
Yes, everything comes with the fruit bowl. It includes your fresh squeezed juice and unlimited coffee.
Wow.
And we have 4 different types of milk that you can choose for your coffee. So almond, cocoa, gelato soda, or half and half cream.
Oh, that'll be great. I've heard a lot of people asking about like lactose free and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So great. Okay, now Anna is not a vegetarian, so what's she gonna have?
So she has her walk of the whole menu. She can have anything on the menu. But the tortilla española is really good. It's basically 2 layers of hash browns, and inside is a spinach and green cheese omelet. And then on the side we have chorizo.
What do you think about that?
I love it.
Okay, sold.
Okay, perfect. Awesome.
Thanks. Oh, yours sounds really good, except for the chorizo. Can I have some of yours too? Can I have a bite of yours when it comes? Very good. Fresh squeezed orange juice with a little bit of fresh squeezed grapefruit juice too. Good for your immune system.
Your breakfast, the tortilla española. And
Muchas
the
gracias.
enfrijoladas.
Oh, very nice.
Sin
Thank you.
tocino. You're welcome.
Great.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Thank you. Wow, this looks fantastic. Yum.
Here's too many siblings that are fighting.
Fighting. So Kim, thanks for taking us up to the rooftop terrace here at
You're
Intimo.
welcome.
Yeah, so tell us about this space.
So eventually this space that we have up here is going to be transformed into a little bit of a terrazza. We'll have some nice plants. It's going to be painted. There's been a lot of graffiti and things that have happened here over the couple of years that it's not been used. So we're planning on eventually just putting some nice umbrellas and chairs up here, having a nice relaxing spot where you can view the ocean.
Beautiful.
On either side you can see the ocean. So it's going to take about a month to get it ready.
And how much seating will, if somebody wanted to like book the terrazza for a private event, let's
I'm
say?
hoping eventually we'll be able to have like upwards of 30, but to start probably 16.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And maybe some events up here. My partner is a DJ, so eventually people will be able to hire the DJ with the terrazza and the food and the drinks and everything all together.
That sounds great.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
So you just opened or reopened? Tell us the
We
story
just
of Intimo.
reopened. So Intimo started about 2 years ago. It was a thought in my mind. I've always wanted to have a restaurant, and I got really serious about it. Somebody told me that if you want to manifest something, you need to put it on paper and you need to speak it out loud and do everything you can to bring it into fruition. And so
Sage advice for the new year, people. Manifest.
yes, manifest 100%. So we started out and I started to literally document every process. I put together my menu that I wanted. I didn't have a name. And when I sold my bed and breakfast in Guayabitos last year.
Right, because some people may not know this, but this is the Kim from Casa Kimberly.
Yes,
So
that's correct.
it's not her first rodeo.
No, not at all. I did work at El Rodeo for a little while. So.
Coincidentally.
Yes. But I basically started documenting everything. When I sold the bed and breakfast last year, I moved into Puerto Vallarta. I thought maybe that's where I wanted to have a restaurant. And one day we were walking down the street, and I was talking to my partner, Carlos, and I was like, what are we going to name this? And he's like, I don't know, it's a really nice intimate space that we have.
Ah.
And intimate in Spanish is intimo.
That's nice.
And so we called it Intimo. Again, we were walking down the street one day and we came up with the slogan, the art of flow. It works with his music.
Very nice.
It works with the art. I'm an artist as well. So it works with everything that encompasses basically the concept of what Intimo is.
That's beautiful.
So we went along with that, and then we started a restaurant in Puerto Vallarta, but it's just a really different vibe than here. It's extremely expensive. Produce, everything was way more expensive. The rent is astronomical. The location that we thought was going to work well, that we were told had a really busy restaurant there before, did not.
Oh no.
And this year the population and the tourism is down about 40% over last year. So
Is that everywhere, or is that
I think
just in
it's
PV?
everywhere. Here I've noticed it's a lot
Yeah,
slower
I'm hearing
too.
people talk about
So
that.
I'm not really sure.
So get out, support our local restaurants.
Yes,
people.
absolutely. Especially the locals, they really need it. Like it's how we live. We live in
course.
pesos. We live here full time. So anybody that is here really needs your support. But aside from that, we decided to make a really good financial decision, I think, which was, do we keep going and I throw all of the money I have left into trying to make this work in PV, or do I be a smart businesswoman like I know I am and recognize when to cut your losses? So we decided one day to close down the business there before I had to pay the 80,000 pesos for the new alcohol license.
Yikes.
And this place came available the very next day, and we weren't thinking to reopen in another location
Right.
outside of PB right away. But sometimes also when the opportunity comes
Opportunity.
along, you have to take it. And this place has great potential for the future. So
Your partner Carlos, is he from La Penita?
No, he's from Puerto Vallarta.
Oh, he is.
Yes.
So he's moving into small town.
Yeah, it's an adjustment. It's a very different culture here
Yeah.
than, I should say the expatriate culture here is
Right.
very different. The Mexican culture is almost the same everywhere. I've gone in Mexico. But here it's just a little bit different. So he is adjusting. It's a small town,
Right.
small vibes.
Because he's got quite a bit of experience in the hospitality industry in PV, right?
Yeah, he's worked with at big resorts. He's worked at Seekers. He worked at Strana nightclub. That's where he
Okay.
got his start. He worked for Encanto, which is kind of sort of, they left about a year ago. Encanto shut down in
Right.
PV. It was a piano bar with bringing in a lot of good musicians. They supported the LGBT community really a lot. And we wanted to replicate something like that. So that's what we started in PV, and we're going to continue here.
So here we are in La Penita. Well,
Yeah.
that's very exciting. We're glad you're here.
Thank you so much.
For having us for breakfast this morning, or brunch. So tell us about so you offer brunch but also dinner?
Yes, so on Thursdays and Sundays we do brunch from 9 to 1.
It's perfect if you're at the market in La Penita.
Yes, exactly. That's part of the reason we did it. It's like, let's capture that crowd. And then the rest of the week when we are open, we are closed Tuesdays and Wednesdays right now, but when we are open from 1 to 11.
Okay.
And except for Sunday, which we cut short. If there's not really that many people here, we'll close at like 6 or 8. But most nights we're open to 11. We do open mic on Mondays, so if you play an
Open mic on
instrument
Monday. All right,
or
bring your
you
instrument.
sing, bring your tracks with you. We have a guitar, we have a piano.
Perfect.
We also encourage people, if they're poets, to come recite poetry. I like to do that once in a while. And then also on Thursday nights we have karaoke.
Thursday night karaoke. Somebody was asking about karaoke, Anna, so that'll be great.
From
Yeah.
7 to 10, and then we'll start bringing in live music as we get a little bit busier and the volume can support it. We'll bring in live music on either Friday or Saturday night. So for our reopening on Friday, we had a really great couple here from PV. Their names are Jordan and Dash, and they'll be back for Valentine's Day.
Oh, Valentine's Day. Okay, if people want to make a Valentine's Day reservation.
Yeah, it's all on our Facebook
Perfect.
or Instagram and under the event pages, and all of the menus there. We've already started promoting for that.
Great.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's nice to meet both of you.
Can't wait to be back here on the terrace soon.
Oh yeah, that'll be great.
A couple more weeks.
Exactly.